Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to do another Empties video. This is going to be all my products for the month of June. Just like the other month, we had a lot of empties, like over $600 something worth of empties. So I'm breaking this up into, I'm going to save some of it for the next month because it's just gonna be way too long. So anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And also down below in the description box, I have all the products listed. So if you want to know anything, they're listed down below. And I always have my playlist up here in the cards as well. All right, I figured we'd do a quick Charlie update. He's now 7 months old. Oh my God, he's so big. He's gotten so big. Charlie, look at the camera. He doesn't fit in the film anymore. But he's gotten so big. So for anyone who is wanting to get updates on Charlie, he's a lab German Shepherd mix. And he's very crazy and very hyper. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the video. All right, so this was a really good month for makeup. We have a lot of like harder products. The first one, I am so freaking excited. This is my first ever big size. This is my first big size full lip gloss. This is the Mary Kay Nourish Shine lip gloss. And look at that. Have you ever seen something so clear? Oh my gosh, Charlie's playing with his toy. Like, look at that. Isn't that so satisfying? I'm so thrilled to get a lip gloss out of my collection. Yes. And then we finished 2 foundations. So these are actually both in Project Pans. This was in my Supernatural Project Pan. This is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. Charlie. And let me see. I can definitely see the lines. I can actually see through the bottle now, but you can see all of those lines for where I like scraped it. This was actually a really good foundation. It gave pretty light coverage, but it was buildable, and it did have a really strong fragrance. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the like Huda Beauty or like old school hairspray. Anyways, it was a beautiful foundation, but Sonia Kashuk doesn't make makeup anymore, so you can't repurchase it. So I'm gonna stop rambling then. The next one is the Tarte Guard Tinted Moisturizer, and I counted this as a foundation because that's how I ended up really using it. Sir, can I help you? Can I help you? That's how I ended up using it. I was just using it like when I went to the gym, just so that I was out and about. I had sunscreen, but I also just kind of evened out my skin a little bit without actually really doing any work. But it was very patchy, so I ended up just mixing this in with my foundation. So like I would mix it in with this or another foundation just to get it out. So this was nothing I would repurchase. I don't know. It worked good in the beginning. I think it was just because it was getting older and the sunscreen was probably expired. But anyways, I got it out and look at that. This one was in my Graveyard Project Pan. And yes, now we have a lipstick. So this is the Mary Kay lipstick in Hearts Together. And it has this really cute limited edition packaging. And look at that. That's just the plastic. And I even dug in there a little bit just so that I could get a swatch for you guys. It was a little bit more on the sheerish kind of coverage side. Like it was more of like a satin, but it was really pretty. It was one I kept at work before we had to start, before the whole COVID situation and having to wear a bunch of masks, I would literally just not even looking in the mirror, swipe it on and go about my business. But I did end up using this up so that I could get it out of my collection. This one was also in my graveyard project pan. All right, next I have my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and it's been sitting in here a while, so it's gotten like these little chunks in there. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna save this and back to MAC it. So, but this is good. It's one of those staples that you kind of always want to have in your collection. I mainly just use it to like wet my brushes to like foil eyeshadows, like kind of like I did today, but I ended up using a like a cream, you know, stick underneath, and then so then that way it popped a little bit more. But anyways, I would definitely repurchase this. I want to get one of the scented ones next, just to have in my collection. And then I finished a lip balm. This was the one that's been sitting in my car, and it's really gross, so I'm gonna show you at a distance. But as you can see, I even dug into it and got some of the product in there. These don't really do much of anything, but or any lasting effect, but I like to have these in like my car or my purse, something that's got bulky packaging. That way, if I'm like digging in my purse, like let's say I'm driving, I'm digging in my purse, you know, you don't want to like be looking down in your purse. So you can easily find this and then put it on. So that was the only reason I like the bulky packaging. And then I finished an eyeshadow primer. Like I said, this has got a lot of like good products that were in project pans that took freaking forever. Like this one took like 5 or 6 months to go through. This is the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow primer, and this isn't even the full size, I don't think. I didn't like this. I took the stopper out. You can't really see because of the packaging, but I didn't like this one because it was really glittery. Like, I don't understand why you'd put glitter in an eyeshadow primer. I don't know. Anyways, I think they've reformulated it so it doesn't look like that, I'm hoping. But anyways, this was something that I kind of hate panned, but I got through it. And then I went through another mini size primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in the Radiance one. And that's what that looks like. I liked it. I just like my Becca backlight priming filter better, so I would purchase that one over this one. It was a little bit thicker towards the end because it was a little bit older, but if I got another sample of it, I would definitely use it. It's a good primer. I just like the other one better. And then the last makeup product is this Sephora, let's see, it's called the Rouge Gel Lip Liner. And this was in my Supernatural project pan. It just is like a twist up, little mini, nothing left. I liked this color. It's in 02 Nothing But Nude. It was a very kind of nudie, ended up kind of pulling it surprisingly pulled a little pink on me, a little mauvish. It doesn't look like that, but it definitely kind of pulled that color on me. It was fine. I'm just now getting the lip liner, so I don't really know what I like, what's like really good, what's not, but this was fine. It wasn't super creamy though, so I'm assuming other ones are a little bit creamier, so I'd probably pick that one up, those ones like over this. All right, so that's it for makeup. We ended up having, I think, 9 products. Yeah, 9 products, and which means it's a total of $118.64. So that's another good month, which means our year-to-date for makeup alone is $807.24. Yay! So that means we're doing really good on our goal. We're actually doing a lot better than I thought we were. I think we'll definitely be able to get my goal from last year, which was $1,500. I was a little afraid, so I would like bump down my goal this year, but I think I can to like $1,250, but I think I can definitely get the $1,500. So, all right, we'll go ahead and get into skincare next. So this is a first, I think, maybe a first, or at least a first in a very long time. This is a mask, a facial mask. It's the Mary Kay Moisture, Time Wise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. And this was in my A to Z project pan. And look at all those marks. Like, are you kidding me? That's dedication right there. This was fine. I don't know if I'd repurchase it or not. I think like it was a lot better at the beginning, and then towards the end, it's starting to show its age and kind of started smelling a little alcohol-y. So anyways, I used it up to say I used it up, and I got a mask out of my collection. Look at me go. I'm sorry. Okay, and then another good one. Like, I am terrible at using cleansers. Like, I tend to just use like makeup wipe removers, and I need to stop. Ew, pull my earring out of my head. So this is the Mary Kay Time Wise 3-in-1 cleanser, and this was also in my A to Z project pan, and here are our marks, and look at that. This was fine. It was a very gentle cleanser. It's not one that's going to remove makeup or anything. And I have mine in the normal to dry skin, which is the pink label. If you ever see the pink label, it's the normal to dry. And the purple one is the combo, normal to combo oily skin one. But it was fine. I'm just interested in trying like new cleansers because I haven't had like, I feel like I've been working on like Mary Kay cleansers for a really long time. So I'm like interested to try new ones for a while, but I still have one in my shower. Okay, next we have the Tula Probiotic Skincare Aqua Infusion Power Liquid. And this is what it looks like. You're not going to be able to see it real well because it's an airless pump and the thing's already up at the top. Honestly, this was just fine. I didn't really care for it that much. It's like $58. And I like my like, what is it, like $6 The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid better. It's like I didn't really see it doing much. I just kind of used it as an extra like hydrating serum. But like I said, I like the Ordinary one better, and it's like 1/10 of the price, so I would just get that over this one. And then I went through the Tatcha water cream, and this is just a mini. I just love all Tatcha products. I mean, this one was not geared towards me, so it's not something I would repurchase, but like their products are just so spa-like and very enjoyable. They smell great without being like a real like scent, like that's going to overpower, or like a real fragrance that's going to bother you. It's just very like aqua, like spa-like. I keep saying that, but that's basically what it smells like. So I wouldn't repurchase this one. I would repurchase the Dewy Skin Cream one. Now this one was good. The only reason I wouldn't repurchase this one was because of the smell. This is the Hey Honey Relax Propolis and Honey Soothing Moisturizer, and it's supposed to calm redness and upset skin. And that's what it looks like. And I squeezed the crap out of that one because I really like it. Gave really good moisturization, but it smells like a straight up flower, like rose or like flower. So like if you like that kind of stuff, you might like this. I got a little on my nose. But I don't like the scent. And then this is the Skin Iceland Brightening Eye Serum. And this is just like a mini. I didn't care for this one either. I think I just don't like eye serums. I need more moisturization. I need like a cream to hydrate my under eyes. So I wouldn't purchase that. And then next is the Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. Just like I showed you earlier. This is just a 15 count. I think all I have left is the big ones from that one pack that I bought. I would not purchase these again because of the fragrance. If they didn't have a fragrance, these would be amazing. I just can't use them on my eyes because of the fragrance. So it removes your makeup really good though. All right, so the main product that got our thing so high was this sucker right here. I'm gonna insert a picture up here because this thing is so ridiculously priced. I wouldn't even believe myself if I didn't see it. This thing right here is $150. What? Who spent that? This is the Royale Infinity Pro hair mask. It's supposed to be radiance, protection, repair, it's color therapy, paraben free, sulfate free, argan oil. It is a half a liter. It's 500 mils, but dude, and I used it all up. I like scraped every single sucker that I could. Now I'm pretty I got this on Haute Look for like a 1/10 of the price. I mean, okay, maybe not. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it, but like that's absolutely ridiculous. $150? No, nothing is worth that much. Smelled good. It was one of those ones that you had to put in your hair, wash out, or wait, like, I think 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah, 5 to 7 minutes. And then you had to put a conditioner on top to seal it in. So that part I didn't care for, but I'm glad to have another mask out of my collection because this sucker was huge. And then I went through a tried and true holy grail. This is my Batiste Define Dark Dry Shampoo. I absolutely love this. I always have one in my collection. Once I get through all of the other ones, because I've like wanted to try dry shampoo from every single brand because I'm just very curious. You know, you just want to try like certain things like foundations, or I'm really bad. I want to try like every single foundation and every single mascara from a brand. That's the same thing with dry shampoo. But I think once I'm done with that, I'm only going to repurchase this one. It's the only one that doesn't leave a white cast in my hair. I just love it. And you don't even have to like, some of them, they don't do white cast if you don't overspray it. I don't want to have to worry about that. I want to be able to spray this everywhere in my hair and not have to worry. So it's really good for that. Then I went through the Bumble and Bumble BB Don't Blow It Fine High hair styler, and that's what that looks like. This was fine. I thought it was gonna be like really good because I don't usually use any heat on my hair, but unless I'm straightening it, which is maybe once every like 2 months, 1.5 months, something like that. So, but unfortunately it was nothing to write home about. And then I just went through this Marajo, I think, little shampoo and conditioner packet. It's the Nourishing Cleansing Cream and the Deep Treatment Butter. This one was, the shampoo was very stripping, tangling my hair, didn't like it. Conditioner was okay, it was fine, but this, no. All right, next is the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. This is just a little mini. I didn't like this one. Even the new formula, I think it still smells like buttered popcorn. Like, I mean, it's fine to smell in the jar, but no, I don't want this on my body. And I didn't like the formulation of this one. I like the Boo Boom Cream. It's like my holy grail body cream. Love it. Well, always repurchase that one, just not this one. And then I went through the Ulta Beauty cotton pads. This used to be my holy grail, but then I think they like reformulated it, and so I don't know. I bought like 3 packets of these Shiseido facial cottons that I found on sale at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And so I'm going to be stocked for the next like 3 years. So I won't need to purchase these, but they are not bad. I like them because they're big and they will remove all of my makeup, eye makeup, because I wear a lot of eye makeup. They will remove all of that in just one of these. Where the Shiseido ones, I'm like using every single bit, and sometimes I even will need to. So then I went through another pack of my Chic Intuition razors. I absolutely love these. It's got the soap around it. I don't know how people shave without it. And then I went through the Halo Beauty Kiwi Seed Booster Packet Refill. I love these. I do notice a difference with the hydration in my skin and me not breaking out, but they absolutely taste terrible. Like, it's like one of those, but I will still repurchase them because they make my skin look very clear. So I've had lipstick on my face this whole time. That's cool. But they make my skin look so clear. So I will keep repurchasing these. Now that you do, when you don't freak out the first time you use them, I think you go through a detox phase for about 2 to 4 weeks. I think mine was about 2 weeks. So don't give up on them. Finish the bottle, because then after that, like literally the only time I break out is if I sleep in my makeup, which happens maybe once every couple months. So, and then the very two last things are 2 perfume samples. One is Stella by Stella McCartney, and I like this one. I have a full size of it. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous, but I feel like I've like kind of gotten away from this scent. It's a little bit more mature than I would like. And then I have the Daisy Oh So Fresh by Marc Jacobs. This one's good. I think I just like the regular Daisy one better. But anyways, it's just very light, airy, floral. All right, guys, so that's it. We ended up having 26 empties, so pretty good amount. As usual, I have everything listed in my little notebook. So that means we had a really good month as far as price because of that stupid, expensive hair mask. So our total was $519.10. Yeah. So that means our year-to-date total is $2,628.34 so far. So I think we're going to have no problem hitting that $4,000 goal. Since we're already halfway through the year, we already have more like $5,000. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.